Gonna do a little shorts test session here. Get a few laps in at Darlington in the National Series car. And then I'm gonna hop over to the pickup cup race, run that. That should finish up in time for me to do street stack at Bristol. And that'll be it for today. A little bit shorter stream than usual. Got some stuff going on this evening, but I wanted to hop on and at least do a little something today. Wearing the Corey Bush shirt. We just had a volunteer meeting, getting things kicked off for that. It was good to see Corey again, and all my activist political friends out there. So that was fun. Just gonna hop right into it here. Let's see.
All clear. Push now.
All-time ops lab. Don't have anything for that, so that's fine to reference against. I don't know what the weather and time of day settings are going to be at Darlington. I didn't bother checking that out, so just going to try to get a feel for it. Again, similar to what we were doing with Richmond, I just want to have some idea of what the line is going to be going into next week with the National Series car at Darlington. Ooh, that's a pretty hard hit. Anything that I do now will pay dividends on that first race because I'll have a little bit better handle on the track than I would have otherwise had I not done the work. That's not how we want to practice. So just going out to set a rough baseline lap here. No more wrecking like that. I remember the first time that I came to Darlington in this car, I was a mess. I had absolutely nothing working. Oh, set's really loose. I want to make sure actually that we've got the right setup, that this is the Darlington. Daniel, how's it going, man? Just doing a little testing in preparation for Darlington next week. Yeah, it's really loose off turn 2 in this car. I don't remember it being that loose. It's pretty crazy. It's twice that I've wrecked it coming off it too. Keep feeling it out. Darlington, especially in the National Series car, that's one where I'm hoping to be really competitive and maybe get a win. Yeah, that's where it gets really loose. And hitting the wall on the outside there too.
That lap was at 30.0. That's your fastest lap.
Really gets twitchy in turn 1. Throwing it into 3 and 4 too hard. Got to bring the lap time a little bit more down from that before we abandon this test session. Let's get something
Pit exit's clear.
respectable to go against. I should get down into the 29. And I think that maybe like a 28.9 or something like that. That's where I would expect that this might settle out. I know I'm leaving a lot of time on the table right now. Still pretty conservative through 3 and 4. That's better through 1 and 2. Dealing with that loose the car is in 1 and 2 is going to be a challenge. And finding the right speed off of, yeah. No, the rookies will have a lot of problems. That's kind of what I'm hoping is that I might have, at least on Tuesday when this thing's still fresh and everyone's getting used to the track, I'm hoping to have a little bit of an advantage that I can use to maybe get an early win or get some early points in that first race. Not sure how that plan's going to work out, but we'll see.
You've just done a 29.8. You're currently 0.4 off the leader's pace.
Oh, I need to dip lower coming out of 2. Gasometers, how's it going, man? This car is really sensitive at Darlington. Making it kind of difficult to get a real feel for it. There we go, 4th gear again. Look at all my tire marks that I've laid down. All of it coming off of turn 2. Just an absolute mess. Alright, so there we go. Up high in 3, 4. Bring it back down. Usually it's at where you see the Darlington lettering. That's kind of where you want to start making your cut. Exit off of turn 2 gets so narrow. Drift up a little bit. That's a decent exit. So that's a better second sector.
29.5. You're now 0.1 off the pace.
First sector. Ah. Yeah, it's just really wiggly through 1 and 2. And into the wall again. Yeah, it's going to be, Darlington's going to be a tricky one to get a hold of next week. The races are going to be nuts. As always with Darlington, the trick is that you race the track rather than the competition. Hoping to have good speed though. Really like this old track. Alright, so a little bit later turn in. Carry a little more speed through. Working the throttle correctly. There we go. That's how I want to hook up 1 and 2. Too hard into 3 and 4. Alright. Yeah, Pocono and Dover are definitely tricky tracks too. Dover's actually one of my favorites, so really looking forward to hitting there again. It's always been a good track for me. So now